So this is a quick and dirty video, like all of these are. I've got my trusty duct tape. To educate you about how powerful your smartphone is as a prototyping tool. So we're planning for a startup weekend. A lot of people are going to be devising sensors and machines that provide information. I'd like to show that you can get your information off your phone often with a free app. So I installed an app called AndroSensor on my Samsung. I've got an Android operating system. And if I click on AndroSensor, this will show me the info that the sensors of the phone are currently providing. So we have location, we've got latitude, longitude, even altitude. Often it gets the altitude. It might be from GPS, might be from pressure. It's probably GPS there, it even says so. And then there's an accelerometer in here if you want to determine the forces on the phone. If you want to know what gravity is, you can look that up. We've got linear acceleration. There's even a gyroscope in here. There's a light sensor, so I'm sure that's for determining the brightness of your screen and maybe even a flash if you need. So if I cover that up, we see the light, the lumens, or rather lux, goes to 0. If I put it under the light a little more directly, it goes much brighter. Magnetic field data, orientation data. I hope you can see this as I spin. Let me bring the light up. So I'm looking at the Z orientation, going to 200, 150, all the way through the 360-degree range of motion. And if I tilt Y, I can see that number going up. There's also atmospheric pressure. This is great. If I drop it down, I can see it going up. If I pull it up, well, I'll do this a little later. You can also export all of this data in comma-separated value format to an email address you specify. There's a proximity sensor. This tells the phone how close it might be to your head, whether it turns the screen off if it thinks it's next to your ear. There's some battery status, temperature of the phone, etc. And you can get other plugins too. You can get external sensors to plug into this. We even see a sound meter in here. As I'm speaking, it's going up. As I pause, let's see it drop. There it goes. If you go into the settings here, you can tell it to email to an email address. I put my own in here. And you can even tell it what interval it should be recording the information at. Right now it's doing it about every minute or so. And our friends from SparkFun might even show us how to take this data and push it in real time to a laptop or to another device. So if you're looking to prototype something with electronics that might have a GPS in it, or an orientation sensor, or a force meter, or any of a handful of other things, your phone might already be doing it. May as well grab it from the phone and push it to your app rather than have to get a GPS shield and put it on your Arduino or Raspberry Pi. A lot of the work is already done for you. So now I'm going to put this phone through a few exercises and then export that CSV and graph the data. Really fun stuff.